I have a tarot reading for you from the Nightmare Before Christmas deck. I'm wearing my Nightmare Before Christmas shirt. The synchronicities, baby. Okay, so like I want to talk about how these cards came out because they came out in a very strange way. The first, oh, not the first, I don't remember what order they came in, but we're going to talk about this. The Queen of Candles came out with the 8 of Candles, but also the Queen of Presents came out with the 6 of Presents. So it was like a match, and I liked that. And we also had the Page of Potions and the 9 of Potions coming out with the 9 of Needles, tying it all together. We have the 4 of Presents as well as the 6 of Needles and the Hanged Man. So let's talk about these candles first, because that's the first ones that caught my eye, was the Queen of Candles with the 8. Well, it's gonna be the Queen first. I was gonna talk about the 8 first, but the Queen came up first. The Queen of Candles represents a clever, confident person with a strong, independent streak. Used to being the center of attention, she's a popular, inspiring leader who brings out the best in everyone. Bringing optimism into any project will invigorate it, with the energy it needs to be successful. Okay? And then we're going to get right into the 8. The 8 of Candles shows things are changing quickly now. You're feeling industrious and inventive and heading into a fast-paced time in your life. Use this fresh, inspired energy to transform the mundane into something delightful. So take, the things in your life that you find to be boring and make them magic. All you have to do is think that they're magic and they become magic. It's the power of your own mind. The Queen of Presents. Oh, we're going to talk about this because that's where I turned. The 9 of Needles. Worries, nightmares, and fears. The 9 of Needles shows up when you're feeling dread. Muster your courage and face your fears. You might just find that the clown with the tearaway face is not as scary in the light of day. You're holding yourself back by fear, and you don't need to be afraid. Step out there. It might not be as bad as you think. It might be the best thing that ever happened to you. But you gotta go out there and put yourself in those positions. All right? Can we get to the presents now? I'm hearing that fucking from Christmas Vacation, presents. She means presents. You shouldn't have brought presents. Okay. I don't know why. Could be relevant to you, I suppose. The Queen of Presents. Joyful and content with life, the Queen of Presents is a kind caretaker who has everything she needs. She's stable, prosperous, and living a life of abundance. The Queen of Presents advises you to stay humble, benevolent, and kind. I like that. I think you are already that wonderful, kind person, and you just are stable and prosperous all on your own. You're like, I don't need anyone, I don't need anything, I have everything that I could possibly want, and I'm happy and I'm content like this. That's a very powerful, wonderful place to be. Okay, the 6 of Presents. Tis the season of gift giving. Share your treasures with others and let your loved ones know how much you appreciate them. It's time to give others the credit they deserve for helping you get where you are today. Generosity will bring you even more success. Spread your love, spread your wealth, and good things are going to come back to you because you're out here being good and raising the vibration of the world by being a good, kind person. The world needs more of you. Let's talk about the potions, I guess. This little drunk baby son bitch always, I don't know, I get like a vibe off him, I don't know why. Look at this fucker. The Page of Potions goes through life and death with childlike curiosity and hopeful enthusiasm. Unleash your creativity and charge forward in pursuit of the things you're passionate about. Sometimes this card represents the beginning of a new relationship or close friendship. Now looking at this, all I could think is this motherfucker sitting at the bar on the outside, inside, waiting for my ride on the outside. But it's not. It looks like that, but it's not. It's about being, enthusiastic and being creative and hopeful, and that's not the vibe I got from this card, so I'm glad. The beginning of a new relationship or following the pursuit of the things that you're passionate and happy, make you passionate and happy. It's much nicer than what I thought when I looked at it. All right, let's get into the 9 of Potions. Congrats, your wishes are being granted. Your lucky stars have aligned and things are finally falling into place. It's time to enjoy yourself and appreciate the magic in your life. If only you could bottle this feeling. Things are finally going good for you. They're on the upswing and you're feeling fantastic. I feel like because you've already been through this, you've already sewn yourself back together. With the 6 of Needles here, like you've worked hard to change your own life. Okay. The 6 of Needles usually indicates you've been through a difficult time. Have you recently been in conflict with someone or experienced an unexpected setback? It's time to pick up the pieces and get back on track again. Like I said, stitch yourself back together, babe, because it's not the end of the world. What they did does not define you or your life. It's time to get back up, put yourself back together, and start again. And I know you can do that. Let's talk about the 4 of Presents. If I can find you. Potions. I'm passing it too many times. It's this way. The 4 of Persons represents happiness and stability at home, at work, and within your budget. You're on track and setting yourself up for success by building your plans on solid ground. Say thanks with thoughtful gifts to those who have helped you get here. You're right where you need to be. You're right where you should be. Right where you can be happy and content, just enjoying life. And you've worked so hard to get here. Now it's time to, to keep yourself on track and set yourself up for the future. We have the Hangman here to finish out this reading. Card number 12, you're curious about the number? Let's talk about it. It's the last card. The Hangman represents a great pause, unexpected delays, and the need to shift in perspective. In this deck, the Hangman is represented by Sandy Claus, who's been captured in Oogie Boogie's lair. Life is unpredictable, and your circumstances can change very quickly. It's easy to get caught up in plans, goals, and thinking about the future, but the Hangman reminds you it's important to pause every once in a while, focus on the present, and appreciate where you are in life. If not, a villainous boogeyman might just show up and do it for you. It all came together there, huh? So make sure you take the time to yourself, focus on yourself, and realize how far you've come, because you may not be exactly where you want to be, but you're not where you used to be. And that's fucking progress. That is growth. And I am proud of you. I love you. You got this. Keep going.